Hello everyone, I'm Jinli Ni. Today I'm going to share some workout information and tips with you guys. Hopefully you will find something useful for you in the future. Workout is not necessarily just lifting motions in a gym. It could be all the other exercises. It could either be anaerobic exercises or aerobic exercises, such as running, swimming, biking, kettlebell, elliptical trainer, tennis, and interval trainings. Here are some tips for effective exercises. The first is to schedule your workouts. Many people cannot, many people will work out for a few days and rest for 7 days or 6 days. So keep a calendar that lists a specific time for you to work out. Make an appointment with exercise ahead of time, and you won't have the excuse of running out of the time. The second is don't do too much and too fast. You must know how much you can do per, per set before you actually to do it. Don't get over motivated. Lifting weights that are too heavy or starting out with 6 days a week of aerobic exercises is a mistake. Your body cannot bear it. So people end up hurting themselves in the first week and then give up very quickly. The third tips is combine with anaerobic exercise and aerobic exercise, just like I mentioned before, both boosting the metabolism that will last for hours after the workout. The key to getting the best results is to have a workout that incorporates both. Aerobic exercise increase your endurance and cardiac health, while anaerobic exercise will not only help you burn fat but also help you gain lean muscle mass. Here is workout routines I made for the new beginners. This is 4 weeks workout routines. The first week is the full body split. The exercise listed in week 1 are the collection of basic moves that were also used by advanced lifters. In the week 1, you will perform 3 sets of every exercise per workout, which over the course of the week adds up to 9 sets total for each body part. A good starting volume for your purpose. With the exception of crunches for abs, you will do 8 to 12 reps per set. This rep scheme is widely considered ideal for achieve gain in muscle size and is commonly employed by the amateur and pro bodybuilders alike. Notice in the workouts below that your first set calls for 8 reps, your second set 10 reps, and your third set 12, 12 reps. This is referred in the bodybuilding circles as a reverse pyramid, where you decrease the weight each set to complete the higher reps continued. For example, if you on your first sets of lat pull down your use 140 pounds for 8 reps, try using 120 or 130 pounds on set 2 and 100 to 120 pounds on set 3. In the week 2, we should working on upper and lower bodies. Several exercises from week 1 are carried over to week 2, but one move is added to the each body part routine, with the exception of arms, so you can train all the muscle groups more completely from multiple angles. Chest, for example, include two exercises. One is a compound movement that involves multiple joints to work the largest amount of muscle possible, and then the other is an isolation exercise that involves only one joint and target the pecs to the great extent. You will, you will again employ a reverse pyramid scheme of reps through in week 2. You will go slightly higher in reps, for example 15 on your third sets of each exercise. 15 reps may be just outside the ideal muscle building range. If you cannot do 15, just make it 13 or 14. But these sets will help you to increase the muscle endurance to provide a solid foundation on which build the size and strength going forward. In the week 3, we should moving on the push, pull, and for the legs. Uh, in There's a 3 days training split, training all pushing body parts like chest, shoulders, and triceps on day 1. Hit the pulling body parts, back, or biceps, and arms on day 2, working on your lower body part like quads, glutes, hamstrings, calves. On day 3, as in week 2, you train each body part twice a week, so you hit the gym 6 a day this week. This is one of the toughest weeks for the beginners. Most people will give up at this stage, but as long as you keep doing it, you will be success after after this week. In the last week, we should do the full body again and also turning up the volume. We should increase the sets from the previous week. You will train 4 days in a 4-way split that hits each body part just once. 4 days splits are common among experienced lifters because they involved training few body parts. Rep schemes remain in the hypertrophy range this week, but overall volume increased by adding more sets to individual exercise, up to 5 sets per move for larger body parts, and even 10 sets of careful raise on Thursday. This bump in volume will ensure that your muscles are overloaded sufficiently to continue the growth they have already begun experiencing in the first 3 weeks. Here are some things you should never to do after workouts. The first is eat the wrong things. You think you just burn a bunch of calories, so you have to eat a lot of calories to maintain your health. But it is not necessarily the case. Um, the list of foods to avoid is very long, such as candy, pastries, fast food, pretty much anything that common sense will tell you to avoid. But you can have a protein shake and a banana after a workout. The second thing is linger. Uh, Once you have knocked out your routine, you can just directly head into the locker room, go cool down, or get a protein shake. Just don't keep mopping around, getting in the way, and even worse, sitting on the machine or equipment that people are trying to use. The third is skip the cool down. Is similar to the second. The last thing is hang out in your workout clothes. This is really about proper hydration. If you don't get out your sweaty clothes, you can end up with a nasty and gross skin infection. I'm talking about yeast infections, all manners of other gross stuff. So get changed and showered and allow your skin to breathe. Everyone will you live with will thank you. This is the video instruction about a 5-move workout to attack this neglected body part. It's very helpful for some beginners to miss the 5 body parts. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it.